Hey guys, Elderfall 101 here, back here with another tier list. And today's tier list, it's a little bit different, and I want to kind of explain the rules of a tier list before we get into it. So, in front of us, we have every shield that relates to a hold in Skyrim. We're not just ranking the shield, but we're also ranking the outfit that goes along with them, right? And I'll pop pictures up of the outfit, even though the outfits are not provided, right? Even though it's really just a color difference, right? So, for example, let's start with Dawnstar. Shield design looks really cool, and then the color is like a grayish dark black. You'll probably see it right here in the middle. Um, I like this. I mean, very simple design. Like if I were to have a shield, this would be the one I'd probably want because it's just very simple. But there's really no animal or like thing behind it, so I feel like this is a solid B tier one. Next we have Falkreath. So Falkreath, yes, if we were ranking these by actual holds, that'd be a different discussion entirely. Um, but from a shield design, I mean the deer looks really cool. The animal that gets bonus points for me. The bluish color is nice. But when I think Falkreath, I don't tend to think of their guards having a very distinct outfit, and it's gonna be kind of the same blue as like like over here, right in Windhelm. So like shield wise, it gets points, but like overall, like guard aesthetic and like the vibe they bring to the table, I feel like this is not a great one. Like I would say this is like a D tier or a C tier. I would probably put it a C tier. I doubt we'll get any F tiers. This is a pretty good one. Morthal, great shield, but if we're just based on the shield ranking, that's an S tier, right? But I'm trying to think of the guard. Very similar color pattern to Dawnstar's. Um, Kind of similar to Falkreath, where I don't really talk about them that often. So I probably put this one in B tier. But if we were just ranking the shield to be higher up, but we're ranking the guard aesthetic, like the overall guard aesthetic. And don't mind if there's a picture in the middle. It's gonna be showing every guard as I'm talking about them, right? Next, Markarth. This is our first really distinct color, green. Markarth guards are really cool. The logo is really cool. But nothing like wow. I feel like Markarth out of the big holds, because I would say the big holds are Markarth, Riften, Solitude, Whiterun, and Windhelm. These are the big dogs. And out of all the big dogs, it's probably the most forgotten. Um, but I still think it's an A plus tier, like an A tier. The green, I really like the green on the look of the guards. Riften, like we were saying, if we were rating the overall holds, I think Riften is an S tier like town, right? But like one thing you got to factor in after you do the main quest line with uh the council meeting, all the Riften guards are killed. Um, so they're gonna be replaced with Imperial soldiers. I don't know if it's the same with Markarth. So this is a kind of a limited edition shield. The design on it looks pretty cool, but I would still say like I think it's probably the most pathetic of them. And it's the color's not doing anything. Now if they would have went for like a brighter purple, like this is supposed to be like a very light purple, but if it went a little bit of a stronger purple, I think it would have been a little higher up. It's just a little too weak for me. Okay, so Solitude. I think we all know where Solitude goes, and if you have an issue with it, fight me. Um, the red looks so beautiful on the guards' outfits, and the overall like red's my favorite color. There's a little bit of bias with that, but the eye like the wolf emblem in the middle, it's centered. I like the white one and the Windhelm one, but they're like, it's like it's a side profile. I like the ones that are centered, kind of like Dawnstar, Morthal, Markarth. Like you could flip it like any way, and it's gonna kind of look the same. You could reverse this image, like flip it, and it would still be the same image. If you flip this image, the goat's pointing the different way, right? I think it's the first S tier. I guess my only complaint about it is it's a little dark. The red's a beautiful color, but it's kind of hard to see the wolf in this image. Um, but next we have Whiterun. Regardless, I did talk trash about the side profile, but can we be real here for a second? Whiterun guards are the most iconic guards in Skyrim. For me, when I think Skyrim guard, I think the yellow outfit with this shield. Like this is what I think of a Whiterun. Like this is what I think of a guard. Even though I think red does it best looking, I think you have to give the iconic factor to Whiterun guards. It's just like I think that's a non-negotiable, right? It's like it's probably the first guards you meet if you count the Windhelm ones, because like the like the rebellion wear blue guard outfits, but they don't wear the whole get up, right? They just wear the blue guard outfits. But that goes on to Windhelm. I like the bear. The bear is a great mascot. I mean, the goat is a great one. The wolf, I think the wolf's the best looking one. The deer's all right. The horns, I guess that's like a ram or something like that. Or is it a horse? Is Whiterun a horse or a goat? Let me know in the comments below, okay? But yeah. Also another iconic one, the first guard outfit, not mask and shield, but the first like overall outfit. This is one of the first ones you see. Very distinct. But I don't see this when I see this. I don't think Windhelm guard. I think of just like the rebellion, right? So I think I have to put it in B tier. If it was shield design purely, this would be the best shield. This and these two would be the two best. The Solitude and Morthal. Okay, Winterhold. I don't think we'll have an F tier. I don't think Winterhold's an F tier. One thing I'll say about Winterhold, I mean they're not really doing anything. If they would have went more into like a brighter teal with it, kind of like on the level of like what these two are doing. Even the green. I mean these are very distinct. All of these, it looks like you could wear them and like look at all the guards. And if they weren't wearing their shield, I would think they're almost a part of the same hold. You know, they need to be a little more distinct. They need to be a little bit more out there. This one's a little bit more out there than the other ones. But let's be so honest with ourselves. Do any of us ever realize Winterhold has guards? Besides the college, Riverwood is a more significant location as a whole than Winterhold. Fight me on that. If the college wasn't there, even if they had another couple buildings, the star maybe like the Soul Star thing. That's the only thing Winterhold got going for him besides the college. I mean, it's just not a great location. There's not even a viable home in Winterhold. The college is just supporting it, and it's kind of sad we don't ever get to see the map before the college kind of had that earthquake and most of it the Winterhold fell off. But this is not rating the hold. This is not rating the hold, but it's rating the overall guards. And if I had to say, I mean, it's all right. I kind of like how it looks like tridents, but it's kind of, I'm assuming it's like a crown. I think I gotta put this one D tier. You know, that's just my vibe. You know, this is not a ranking of my favorite holds, because my favorite holds, I mean, these probably are the two favorites, but Riften would be all the way up at A tier as well. I know this is a very, very short video, but I wanted to get a video out for today, and thank you all for watching. My name's Winterhold 101. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.